Let us concentrate on this phenomenon of double fertilization. Come to study its features. It is a complex fertilization mechanism in flowering plant, that is in angiospermic plant. Then it was discovered by Navashin in plants Lilium. Lilium meaning lily. You are familiar with lily flowers which open or which are seen at the beginning of rainy season or beginning of monsoon. Lilium. And second example is of Fritillaria. Both of these, Lilium and Fritillaria, they are members of family Liliaceae. Then pollen germinates on stigma and form pollen tube. We have seen it in pollen pistil interaction. Pollen tube penetrates through stigma, style, ovary chamber and then enters ovule. Important feature is that growth of pollen tube is guided. Pollen tube gets its path by chemical secreted by synergid. So synergid, they secrete certain chemical substance, which help entry of pollen tube towards embryo sac. Just we have seen three phenomenon. Porogamy, that is pollen tube usually enter through micropyle. Micropyle is opening, small pore phenomenon is called porogamy. Then which is second route of pollen tube entry? That is Chalazha. Pollen tube enters ovule through Chalazha, that is chalazogamy. So you have to remember these three phenomenon: porogamy, chalazogamy and next mesogamy. Generally this phenomenon they are asked for 1 mark question. In some plants, pollen tube pierces through integuments. Pierces meaning penetrate through integument. Phenomenon is mesogamy. Anyway, pollen tube finds its way in the region of embryo sac. Pollen tube carrying male gametes penetrate in one of the synergid. We have seen filiform apparatus attract pollen tube enter synergid. So one of the synergid, it is actual route for penetration of pollen tube. Pollen tube absorb water and contents of synergid and a rupture. So pollen tube swell and its tip undergo breakdown. Pollen tube rupture at its tip. Contents, they get released including 2 non-motile male gametes and small or little bit of cytoplasm. Non-motile gametes are carried through hollow pollen tube. How is pollen tube? We know it is hollow tube like a siphon. Siphon meaning hollow tube, and hence phenomenon is called siphonogamy. So here there are 4 new terms to you, which are that porogamy, chalazogamy, mesogamy and siphonogamy. Remember these 4 different terms for 1 mark question or MCQ. So what is siphonogamy? We know male gametes are non-motile. They are carried by hollow pollen tube. Phenomenon is called siphonogamy. What is the role of this siphonogamy? So siphonogamy ensure meaning gives surety of fertilization to take place. So because of siphonogamy, because of carrying a male gamete by agency of pollen tube, fertilization is sure. Then after there are 2 phenomenon, that is first fertilization, syngamy, and second fertilization, triple fusion. We have seen these 2 phenomenon. First one syngamy or first fertilization meaning gametic fusion. 2 gametes, male gamete and egg nuclei, which are haploid nuclei, they undergo fusion. That is first fertilization or syngamy. Syn meaning fusion, gamy related with gametes, gametic fusion. And second one is triple fusion. Diploid secondary nucleus fuses with another male gamete which is haploid. So 2n plus n gives 3 or 3 sets of chromosome, that is triple fusion. So syngamy, I have told you number of times, is fusion of haploid male gamete with haploid female gamete or egg to produce diploid zygote. So what is product of syngamy or first fusion? Diploid zygote, because male gamete and female gamete are haploid. They result in formation of diploid zygote. Second haploid male gamete fuses with diploid secondary nucleus to produce primary endosperm nucleus. That is PEN, primary endosperm nucleus. How is that PEN? 2n plus n gives 3n. So PEN, which is triploid nucleus, develops into triploid endosperm. So in angiosperm, you have to remember endosperm is triploid because it is produced from triploid PEN. And we have seen why that PEN is triploid, because it is product of fusion of diploid secondary nucleus and second haploid nucleus of male gamete. Then diploid zygote develops into embryo which is responsible for formation of seedling. ह्या एम्ब्रिओपासून ज्यावेळेला सीड जर्मिनेट होतं, एम्ब्रिओ कुठे राहतो? विदिन सीड. तर ज्यावेळेला सीड जर्मिनेट होतं, बीचं अंकुरण होतं, त्यावेळेला काय तयार होतं? स्मॉल सीडलिंग. सो एम्ब्रिओ इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर formation of future seedling, formation of new plant body. Embryo is a product of zygote, that's why it is also diploid. Syngamy is a type of generative fertilization. Remember this sentence. Why it is generative fertilization? Because it generates embryo which is responsible for future seedling or future young one, future plant body. That's why it is a generative fertilization. Triple fusion is type of vegetative fertilization because there is no any production of fertile individual, only triploid tissue is produced. That's why it is vegetative fertilization. These are two important features of syngamy and triple fusion. Now here we have seen both male gametes they participate. That's why phenomenon is called double fertilization. I have also shown the same describing diagram. How two male gametes they are utilized. Both they undergo fusion with two different components. As fertilization occur twice, fusion occur twice, we call phenomenon as double fertilization. Characteristic feature of only angiosperms. Then what is importance of this double fertilization? Meaning significance or function or role of double fertilization. If you go through previous year question paper, generally it is asked for 1 or 2 mark question. So prepare definition of double fertilization and significance. It is a common question. Generally it is solved by each and every individual. Quite simple. So it is unique feature of angiosperms. I have told you it a number of times, present only in angiosperms. That's why unique feature of angiosperm. Parent plant produces seed with food store only if egg is fertilized. So we have seen fertilization of egg results in formation of what we call zygote, result in formation of embryo present inside seed. So we know seeds are edible and hence they act as a source of food. Parent plant produces seeds with food. You are familiar with cereals, trunadhanya, like wheat, rice, jawar, or pulses like cowpea, bean, pea. These seeds act as source of food. Then second one or third one, diploid zygote develop into embryo, which later develop into new plant. Also, you are familiar with it. Then next one, triploid PEN, primary endosperm nucleus, develops into nutritive tissue, endosperm. So second fertilization, triple fusion, play role in development of nutritive endosperm. You are familiar with coconut. In case of tender coconut, we can found water, what we call coconut water or coconut milk, which is a type of liquid endosperm. It is a nutritive fluid commonly used for younger ones or for person suffering from any illness. So it is a nutritive endosperm. PEN develop into endosperm. Then that is only single example. Number of examples are there of endosperm. Then syngamy. What is syngamy? Fusion of haploid male gamete with haploid female gamete. It produces diploid zygote. So diploid condition is restored. We have seen microspore mother cell, megaspore mother cell, they are diploid. So again diploid condition is restored. One more, it helps to prevent polyembryony. Only single embryo is produced. No many embryos are produced. So it helps to prevent polyembryony. All of these, they represent significance of double fertilization. Prepare this part, write down all contents in your notebook. In starting, we have already seen this double fertilization. So draw this diagram. Once a time it was asked for 3-mark question. So this diagram of double fertilization is also important. I will focus on it. Here on this side you can get male gametes. Micropyle, synerized, pollen tube. Have you got? Okay. That is regarding double fertilization, quite important important part of plant reproduction. Okay. Write down all contents given in video. I have given notes in simple words. Prepare it, write down, and see your future.